Okay, as promised, here's my quick video on what is vaping. I had a lot of people curious about trying to give up cigarettes. So here is an alternative to smoking the cigarettes. About a year ago, I tried what was called electronic cigarettes. Looks just like a cigarette, but didn't last, didn't give me satisfaction of a normal cigarette, so I continued smoking. They light up on the tip, kind of to give you that feel that you're still smoking, but just didn't work for me. So I went back to cigarettes and then found out about vaping, so I started doing some homework, and here's what I found. This unit here is one of the smaller ones, and it costs $30, I believe. And what you do basically in here is just a battery and then a connection for your tube of your liquid that makes the vapor. And this one I thought was going to be more attractive to me because it's smaller, but I actually like the larger size much better because it lasts all day. This one will probably go about 4 hours before it needs recharging, and you just plug it in right here to any USB port. But you got a button up on top. That's how it starts it and melts the liquid, turns it into vapor. And what makes the steam, it's actually vapor, it's not smoke. It has no lasting smell. It does have the smell of whatever flavor you buy. But all it is like a glycerin material is what makes the steam when it heats up with the battery. And there is liquid or nicotine added to the liquid, which gives you your satisfaction. Now it's different than a cigarette. A cigarette, the nicotine is inhaled in the lungs. When you actually inhale the smoke, that's when you get your hit, your nicotine, what most smokers are addicted to. This one takes a little bit longer to fill. It's absorbed through your bloodstream. But again, no tar, no 4,000 different chemicals. It's just the nicotine and the glycerin and water. And that's why I chose this route instead of smoking cigarettes. And I'm on it for 3 weeks now. I've been without a cigarette and I'm not missing them at all. What I like the best is this one right here. It is, I guess they call them lava tubes or something like that, but it's much bigger. Some people might think, oh my gosh, no, that's too big, but it's actually my favorite because it lasts so long. And the tubes that you buy for it, for the liquid, this tube right here will probably last me 3 days filled, and to fill it probably cost about $6. So compared to smoking cigarettes here in Utah, it's $6 a pack. It's a huge difference. Basically, all it is, again, is a battery, but this is a removable, rechargeable battery on this one. This unit here cost me $50 to get set up, so it's a little bit expensive to begin with. But here's a small battery, and this one will go probably half a day. I bought a larger edition with an extender. Here's the extender, and it just screws in like the normal one would, but with this one you get to use a full size battery, and that one will last all day, guaranteed. I actually was so nervous about starting that I was puffing on this thing like crazy constantly. When you add the battery, it sets the voltage to how much steam you want it to produce. For this demonstration, I'm going to go up a little bit higher, probably about 4.5 to 5 volts, just so you can see what it does. This is the liquid. They call it e-liquid. I've actually been researching it, and it is possible to make it yourself at home. If anybody wants $1 million idea, make a kit that's safe, cheap, or not cheap, affordable, and can get to the customers quick. You'll be a millionaire. So what you do is you push the button on the side of the unit right here, and that heats up the element inside. It's called a cartomizer. And again, it looks like smoke. It's just steam. That's all it is. And it's flavored steam. We've bought, one of my favorites is butterscotch. There's French vanilla, strawberry banana, peach is Brooke's favorite, Swedish fish, and green apple, mango. This bottle right here costs $10 and will last you a good 4 days, I would say, if you're doing it a lot. Now for the little units that fill up with the liquid. They actually come apart fairly easy. Inside is just a cotton tubing with a metal rod that melts the liquid. It's really easy to refill and use. This part I'm pulling down is the cartomizer. These will need to be replaced. They say it could last a day to a month. I'm on 3 weeks now and I have yet to replace one. But then you would add your liquid into the hole to fill the tube, and then there's a little hole on the bottom that when you're doing the sucking action, it sucks in the liquid to get the element wet with the liquid. I like it so much. Like I said, 3 weeks I've smoked since a young age, constantly, never wanted to quit because I liked it so much, but I thought it's time to try something different. I've already noticed a difference in my energy level, not getting winded as easy, and it's only been 3 weeks, so I can't imagine after a year on this stuff how much better it's going to be. But there it is. Please feel free to share this with anybody that you know who might be thinking about quitting or wanting to stop cigarettes. It really works, guaranteed. Merry Christmas, everybody.